it's Sam. So today I'm doing a super fun video. I'm excited because I've never done a video like this before, and I'm also doing it in collaboration with my friend Lisa from Lisa Prideaux. First of all, if you have not subscribed to her, she is so unbelievably gorgeous. She's from the UK, so she has an amazing English accent if you are American and you enjoy listening to English people. She's beautiful, she is blonde, she has the most amazing skin, she's got these like fabulous lips. She is just fabulous. She's also a mom. She comes up with the coolest baby names. I just like love her baby names. And she has beautiful videos, guys, very informative. She also has a blog, which is absolutely gorgeous. Basically everything she does is just like perfection. So I will leave all of her links below. Her Instagram is really pretty, her blog, her YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to her. Let her know that I sent you. I absolutely love her. I've been following her for a few years now. We've done a couple of collaborations. And I just kind of like want to be her friend. Like if I went to England, I would like to go and hang out with her. Because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel connected to her. I don't know why. Do you ever feel like that with some people? So yeah, I really like her. I think you guys are going to love her as well. She's quite fabulous. So check out her link. Go subscribe to her. Give her some love. Follow her on Instagram. Follow her blog. She's just fabulous. You guys are going to love her. So she's going to be doing her top 5 luxury products worth the splurge on her channel.
So luxury product number 1 is a bronzing product, and that is the Chanel Soul Tan de Chanel. I absolutely love this. This is a cream bronzer and it just blends beautifully on the skin. It's a really nice natural colour as well, which I love, and I'm kind of making a big dent in it now because I use it so much. This is the kind of product that I bring out every summer just to create a really nice dewy bronzed look. I either use it to contour or just use it, you know, on the sort of like outer perimeter on my face just to warm up my complexion, and it's so beautiful. I absolutely love this.
On my channel, I'm going to be doing my top 5 luxury products worth the splurge as well. So I've never done one of these types of videos before. And I really just feel like sometimes in life there are those products that you are just like, whoa, that was so expensive. Why did I buy that? But then you're like, you know what? That was so worth the money, and this is going to be one of those videos. So for me, I didn't know if some of these products that I'm showing you fell into the luxury brand category for like exactly like a luxury brand is, but I kind of just featured them because they are a luxury price. They're expensive. So the very first one I want to talk about is a skincare product, and I've spoken about this a lot, and I feel like my makeup looks better because my skin is looking better. And I never really paid that much attention to my skin. It was kind of just like, yeah, whatever, like whatever, I'll just cover it. And now, like that I'm getting older, I'm really starting to focus on my skincare routine and really getting like good products on my skin to make it look younger. It just, you know, 30 kind of hit my skin and it was just like, hey girl, not only do I have to suffer with acne, but I'm suffering from pigmentation, like age spots, wrinkles, just like aging as well as acne. So it just is freaking crap. So my very first one is the Dermalogica Overnight Retinol Repair, and I have shown this to you guys quite a few times. I've been using this now for almost 2 months, and I can say that I kind of started noticing results like pretty quickly, but now that I've used it like religiously every single night for almost 2 months now, I can say I'm really starting to notice a difference with my skin. I think it makes a humongous difference in the wrinkles as far as just kind of making them not as deep. Also, I've noticed that my skin tone is just kind of looking better. Like when I have my acne scars, they're not quite as dark as they normally are. And just kind of in general, my skin just looks a little bit more like plump and kind of youthful. So I'm obsessed with this. Retinol is supposed to help acne as well as like aging. This one is $85. It's definitely pricey, but I feel like that's actually on the low end for some retinol products. I don't exactly know the percentage of retinol in here, but I think this is a really great one to start off with because retinol is a very strong product. So if you've never used retinol before, you want to make sure that you're starting off with something that isn't like super intense. And I think this is the perfect product to start off with because for me. I never had dryness. I never had itchy skin. I never had any side effects other than my skin just looking amazing. Or not amazing, let's not go too far, but better. Amazing for me. So highly recommend getting this, guys. I will leave everything linked down below, but this stuff honestly I feel like is saving my face, and this has been 2 months. You can see I still have quite a bit left. You don't need a whole lot. A little bit goes a long way. Okay, so my number 2 product is another skincare product, and I didn't know if it's classified as luxury, but it's $50-something, so to me that's luxury. This is Epyon's Licht TX Retexturizing Lotion. This is another skincare product that you definitely want to put on in the morning before you put your makeup on. This is for normal to combination skin. It says to apply to clean skin. You could use this morning and night if you want to. This is just my morning product. So I put on an acne treatment, and then I also put this on top over it, and it makes my skin so smooth, so glowy, so soft. It definitely has helped with my acne. It's definitely helped with the texture of my skin. It's just amazing. It really is a beautiful product, and it like literally glows your skin and makes it real tight and just like, not tight feeling, but like tight looking, like, hey, I'm young. And it's just like so amazing. I cannot go a day without wearing this. When I put my makeup on, like if I've forgotten to put this on, I feel like my makeup doesn't look as good. So this is kind of like my pre-primer, and it really does help at actually helping my skin as well. So if you have acne, if you have like combination skin, if you have like texture problems, highly recommend getting this. And again, I think it's like 54 or something like that, but I love it. I just recently purchased this, and as soon as I used it, I was like, okay, I get why people are talking about this. Jaclyn Hill was talking about this in one of her favorite videos, and I didn't buy it for so long because I don't know what color to get. I was really like having a hard time because it jumps from 2, I believe, to 4, and 4 looked really dark, but then 2 looked really light, and I was like, shoot, what color am I gonna get? So this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Compact, and this is a powder, and the packaging is quite fancy-nancy, let's be honest here. I mean, it's just kind of like, I don't know, you just feel really snazzy. You open it up, you have a mirror, and then you have the product right here. It has a little, you know, what's that word called? I know you guys know what I'm talking about, where it's like sketched in. There's a word for it, but I can't think what it is. Then you get a little sponge on the bottom, which I actually haven't used yet, but it just opens up, and that's it. So this was, I believe, you know what I hate about Sephora? When you order things, it doesn't say the price on there, which is frustrating because I want to know what I spent because I can't remember, but I believe it was like, it was quite expensive. Let me just look it up for you guys real quick. Okay, so this is $62. Wow, I didn't realize I spent that much. This was one of those products that I ordered, and I was like, shite, I hope it's going to be good. And it is. As soon as I put it on, first of all, I was nervous because like this color is pretty light when you look at me, and I was like, shoot, I'm going to look like a ghost. But it's really great at just like kind of being translucent. It just kind of goes into whatever you're wearing. I mean, obviously if you're super duper dark, it's probably not going to be the color for you. But I feel like it works for my skin tone, because whether I am on my low end of self-tan or my fresh self-tan, it still works. And it does give you a little bit of coverage. So I've been using it just with a nice loose fluffy brush, just kind of set the rest of my foundation, like minus under my eyes. And it really does make it so that you just look flawless. Like any kind of anything that your foundation missed, it kind of just gives you a little bit of extra coverage. I just kind of pat it on, and it's just like, it doesn't look like powder. It looks really natural on the skin. It helps keep your makeup looking amazing all day long. $62 is ridiculous for a powder. I mean, come on. My normal one is like 15 bucks on Amazon, but I like the fact that it gives you that extra coverage, and it really does make you look very, very flawless. So I had to hop on the bandwagon of the what is it even called? Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Compact. I have the shade number 2. Again, it's very light, but I have it on right now, and it just looks fine and dandy. So love this. I'm really glad I bought it. I was nervous, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it, and I'm really, really impressed. So far, it hasn't broken me out. I just recently started using it, so I will keep you guys up to, normally like I'll know right away, and I didn't have anything right away. So far so good, but it's a beautiful product. Then we have the Clé de Peau Bronzing Powder Duo. Now, I have talked about this a whole bunch. I actually got this when I went to the Mode Awards for Beauty. They gave us a huge goodie bag, and this was actually in it. Let me just look up how much this is because I know it's pretty expensive. I think it's like $90, which is like pretty darn expensive if you ask me for a bronzer. $95 at Nordstrom. So this is really expensive, but I will say, I mean, I've hit pan, so in case you think I'm lying, I've clearly used it a whole lot. As soon as I used it the first time, I've never used anything so expensive as far as bronzer. I was like, what is all this fuss about? And then I used it and I was like, okay, I got it. So I used this for a really long time, and then the Too Faced one came out and I was like, oh, I really like this one. So I've actually been using this one lately, but then I used this today and I was like, oh, okay, I remember why I loved it so much. It is so beautiful. One side of it is deeper with a little bit of a shimmer, and then one side is a kind of warmer matte. And what I like about this is if you are a self-tanner, if your skin naturally pulls ashy tones, you want to stick with a bronzer that is warmer, and that's what I have to do. I always have to go with a warmer contour or bronzer color because otherwise it makes me look like I'm dying. And so this one is really nice and warm. It matches my self-tan really beautiful. It just kind of like melts into the skin. I have it on today. It's just a beautiful shade. And what I do is just kind of like mix the brush kind of all in the middle, and then I get a bit of both. And it's just a really beautiful bronzer. I really do love it. Okay, and then my last one has got to be the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick. It looks like a little deodorant, which is kind of cool. And you open it up and you just have a little stick of an illuminator. So you can use this alone just for kind of like a dewy glow, or, I'm sorry, I didn't swatch the bronzer for you. Put it on my hand too. So those are the two shades right there. It's hard to tell because I'm really tan right now. So anyway, you can use this just alone if you want more of a dew. However, if you use a lot of powder under your eyes like I do, because I use my Ben Nye underneath the eyes, it can look a little bit like it's disrupting your powder underneath. So what I like to do, that's only going to happen if you use powder under your eyes, if you use a lot of powder under your eyes, which I do. If you're more of a kind of like dewy kind of foundation finish, then you could just pat this on. I would not recommend swiping it. I mean, you could if you want to, but I recommend using your finger and just patting it and then just kind of like barely like buffing it out. If you use a lot of powder under your eyes and you want your highlight to blind people or maybe just reach an alien in space, what you're going to do is you're going to apply this first, just like I said, pat, 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 blend out, and then apply whatever highlighter on top that is a powder, and it will make your regular highlight that you use that is a powder just beam. I mean, look at my highlight right now. It's going to blind someone. I better watch out when I'm driving. I wouldn't want to cause an accident. So it basically just intensifies any other powder highlight that you want to put on top, or alone. It's still very, very beautiful. It still is a great highlight, catches a light beautifully, but it's just a little bit more dewy. But it's not a subtle highlight. It's glowy for sure. And you can see it's very kind of like white golden. So, but I really like to just, because it looks a little bit splotchy underneath my eye, like eye area where I put the powder, once I put the regular powder highlight over, which is the Moon Play Strobe Powder in Vow, which is launching so soon, guys, it just dings like intensely. And that's how you get that really super duper like blinding effect. So that's why I like this one, and that's why I think it's worth the money. Let me just check the price for you guys, seeing as I'm checking the price for everything else. So that one is $42. So it's not terrible compared to the other things I've been showing you, but it's definitely pricey for a highlight. It's 42 bucks. You know, it's still definitely a luxury brand. I'm just going to tell you what lip color I'm wearing because so many people ask me in these videos and I feel terrible. I am wearing Tartiste lip liner in Boho with Marc Jacobs, which is another really nice splurge. This is the Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer in the color Pretty Thing. And that's what I have on my lips right now, which is a really beautiful kind of nude pink. And then on my eyes, I have ColourPop DGAF, and that's all I have on my eyes. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Don't forget to check out Lisa's video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you found this helpful and you like these type of videos that are just kind of like a top 5, because I've been thinking about doing more top 5, like top 5 highlights, top 5 blushes, top 5 foundations for oily skin, top 5 fill in the blank. So let me know if you guys like these type of things, and I'll see you in my next video.